Alright, everyone, taking a break to come up with a plot. Now, hear me out. I have always wanted to write a book. One of the few things I want to do in my life. Don't know how to write a book. I'm a horrible writer and I can't write for shit. But I'm going to write one anyway. And I want to talk about the plot. And on my phone actually is the plot. And I haven't have it memorized. So I'm going off memory here. But. There's two, but I'm going to talk about one of them so right now. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I have like 17 characters written. The ideas of characters written. But the plot is it's a war-stricken world, right? There's war everywhere. And there's just this boy who wants to end all the wars, and so he fights for his kingdom to win, to fight, to become better. But the plot twist is that his kingdom is deeply corrupted, and actually every kingdom is deeply corrupted by the god of war. Because back in the old-timey days, the multiple gods created a balance. But the god of war was like, there's not enough war. So he killed, all the gods. And has forced the world in tens of thousands of years of war. And in this world, there are no human. There's one human. There's literally one human in this world. It's not the main character, but there's one human left. That guy is a freaking demon. Like, all the aspects of humans are just freaking amplified. Like, the hunting aspect and the never running out of energy and just running for miles and miles. Yeah, that's amplified. Brother, this guy just hunts everything on the battlefield. Like, his power is using the blood and the bones of his opponents as swords and bullets. That's pretty dope. In the power system, I haven't really figured this out. I have this idea of every human, every being has their own inner dimension, right? And the more you're connected to your own inner dimension, the more power you can draw from it, the more powerful you are as a being, right? And so, I'll give you an example. Let's say it's a dimension full of electricity. Like, that's literally all there is in your dimension. Some dimensions can be super complex. Some can be super simple, like just act like in your mental realm, you go to your dimension, it's just electricity everywhere. That is literally the only thing there. And the more powerful you get, the more you're connected to your dimension you get, the more electricity you can draw. The more, you control the definition of electricity. You said electricity just needs to be like lightning. It could, I don't know, but you get it. And I think that's what I want the power system to be. But I do want there to be outliers. I want there to be more than one different type of power system. And I just don't know how they're going to connect with, because obviously if the god of war is like the god of everything, I want it to be known that he worked his way up there. He was not a god at first, and that anyone can do it. So the god of war is just what a normal thing would be, a being, not human. Don't use the word because there's no humans in this world. They're probably gonna look like humans, to be honest, but like they're not. But he worked his way up to a godhood and kill all the other gods. And the origin for this world, I thought this was really cool, is that in the beginning, before anything, there were, like, in our world, like in the beginning there's like one god. Well, in this world there were two. And one of them was the creator of everything, blah blah blah, to start the actual, like, our version of God. Like, he started everything, and then he just disappeared. And there's a second being, and this second being is completely different, utterly different from anything we could ever think of, because the first God created everything in his image. The second being didn't do anything. He didn't create anything. He's just there. Many people don't even know he exists. But because it's a completely different, like, you can't think of anything more different. It's not even something we can comprehend. Like, we can't describe it. We don't know. Like, if you think it talks, it doesn't talk. If you think it doesn't talk, it talks. Like, if you think it has blue eyes, it doesn't have blue eyes. If you think it has eyes, it, like, anything you think about it is wrong, because it's a completely different being. You, like, there is nothing ever created in its image. It's just the second being. I don't know where I would go with that plot, but I think that'd be an interesting plot point. I don't know if you know, but this world is gonna be like super war stricken. Like, there's gonna be a lot of war and a lot of death, and a lot of characters, and a lot of just world building, just a ton of world building, just mostly world building, and most of it, I really want, like, most of it will not be written down. Most of it will just be in my own notes as I create the world. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's talk about the main character real quick. And the main character is not going to be the most powerful, is not going to have the most overpowered ability, but they are going to start to change. They're not the chosen one by any means. His power are lasers. Literally lasers. But as I said earlier, his dimension will probably just be a bunch of lasers too. I haven't figured out his dimension. But at some point, he's going to realize that it doesn't have to be literal. Like, they don't have to be beams of like beams of lasers. It can flow like your laser is whatever he decides his dimensions lasers to be, or what is lasers to be. Does he want his lasers to shoot like a sword? It could shoot like a sword, swing like a sword. It could be swing like a sword. If it wants to shoot out like a gun, it can shoot out like a gun. If it wants to flow like water, it flows like water. But the properties will be the same. Like, it's still gonna burn everything and just destroy everything. But like the way, like, if he wants it to be a shield, it could be a shield. The way it is up to his interpretation of his dimension. Another dimension I think would be really cool. If you've what's the freaking short story? Oh my gosh. It's a Good Place. It's a good oh no. Yes, It's a Good Life. It's a Good Life. In It's a Good Life, it's a short story, but it's also a Twilight episode about this little boy who has the powers of God, and just everything. Everything disappears in his world except for like his hometown. And imagine like this all-powerful God, but he's just 3 years old, and so he takes everything super super literally. And it's like, oh, bad man, your head's gone, or that's scary, right? Well, It's a Good Life is someone's dimension. And inside that dimension, this being is now no longer a kid. He's like 14, 15 years old. And if it wanted to, it could pop up in the real universe, but decides to stay in the dimension and give powers to its host. Out of fear. Because it killed its whole world. When it's like, it killed its whole world. It can't bring him back. It may be God, but it can't bring back the dead. So it killed its whole world. And now it's 15. It's like, damn. I don't want to do that again. I don't, like, this bitch got some trauma. And the person who's connected to this world, I have no clue what they're going to be like at all. Not at all. I just thought that would be a cool concept, to have someone drawing powers from a god who could come to the real world and just wreak havoc and go against the god of war. Yeah. This being is probably more powerful than the god of war. No, no, it's not. God of War is just all powerful. I also came up with another plot, and this one this one is not. I haven't really thought about this one too much, but in one of my dreams, one of them. Oh, these are all dreams, by the way. Like everything I've told you is all coming to me in dreams. Not the characters, but the plots. In my dream, the word elderberry is very important. Don't know why, but it was very important in my dream, and I don't remember why. And it was in. So I've just maybe I'll name the book like Elderberry or something. But in this plot, different story altogether. When you die, you go to a war zone, and you fight to be remembered by the real world. And once you die in this war, you're forgotten in the real world. I just thought that would be like a short story. I can't think of anything that would be like multiple books long, but I can definitely think of like a one short story of just like someone trying to stop it. I don't know. Do not know. Okay, well that's all I can think of for. I mean, there's more stuff. It's just like it's on my phone. I don't have access to looking on my phone and my notes app right now. But there's like 20 items, and if you want to listen to more, you're more than welcome to.